This week is Creature Craze, animal themed. And the next thing that you're about is Safari Tour, which is going to more of show most of the animals that we'll be presenting. Wait, watch it. Safari Tour. Safari Tour. Oh, we're doing it now? Yeah, we're doing it now. Friend. I don't know, do some different feet. I'm trying to do no worries. But no worries. And repeat. Start driving. Oh, Fletcher. No, it's fine. No, because I'm doing it. No, dude, I did it. It's fine. No. Okay, I do it. Okay, so I go first. Fletcher, second, Brandon third. Hey guys, I'm gonna do first. Go right. Don't hold hands around. Be in the front and then just let go of your throttle. So let go. Okay, any suggestions? Guys, coronavirus. Oh yeah. We get a free wheel or in there? Just don't even use it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how it's made. That's all I'm talking about. The Safari Tour is what we do, which is bro, is has a microphone. You want to talk about it? The burger. What it is. I guess I should talk about it. So the cars that you're seeing circle around. The cars that you're seeing circle around is Yankee Overdrive, but in this case, we're considering it as Safari Tour, as the cars are driving by looking at all the animals. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, nothing else better to say. Yeah, she's wrong. Bro, scream it back up. Like, whoever has scream will be right back. That's it. Oh, speed up, Shiva. Speed up, Shiva. No, it's bullshit. Fletcher? Yes. What is damage him? No. I just think so. I was give me good time. I'm expecting you. Let someone drop me. Or you damage me, Tavon. Because you damaged him. Yes. That's fine. COVID-19 people. Hey, who's hitting me? Who's killing me? Oh, see. Okay, let's get the presentation started, please. Okay. Okay. Why are we pausing to espresso? Yeah, I'm checking on you. I just said I'm ready. Right when you were coming on. Right when you came at. Right when you were gonna come at me. Right when you were gonna come at me, I just kind of sniped you. Andrew, can you put the you got the mic. Move it underneath. So as you can see up here, these are the list of what everyone's doing. Okay, that's fun. So Creature Craze, where we do 2.0. We do 2.0 is a more simpler version of like a robotics, and yeah. Next slide. We have the frog by Henry. First and foremost. Hello, good afternoon. My name is Henry, and this is the frog. Basically, it rolls, and that's all it does. Thank you.
And go back.
Next up, we have the dolphin by Rio.
I think it's mute. Here it is. Oh, this is the mute. The mute. Yeah, this is the mute. And it's not mute. This is not the dolphin. The dolphin is on. Here's the dolphin. No, because it's all stop. Yeah, I can turn it off. Move the slider up.
Hi, my name is Maria, and I will be presenting the dolphin.
Cussing dolphin.
It's not working.
Yeah, it's not cussing.
It's not working. There you go. There's a little. And that's all I got. Okay, that's it. And next up is the bee by Andrew. Andrew the bee.
The spelling.
My name is Andrew, and I'll be presenting the bee. Next up, we have the Firefly by Ethan. Ethan, I'm going to be showing you the Firefly. Okay.
So what it does? No. Ethan's explaining.
What it does is it's supposed to like do this, but it doesn't work. Yeah. We will come back shortly to the Firefly once the technical difficulties have been solved. But while we wait, we have Andrew with the tadpole.
Is it fixed? Yes.
Okay. So, I'm going to show you the cat. I have it.
And we also have
And now we're back to the Firefly by Ethan because that got fixed apparently. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
I'm Ethan, I'm back again. And this time we got the Firefly fix.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. And there you have it. Next up, we have the praying mantis by Jake. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. So what this does is basically the arms right here, when I click the stop button, they move forward, and when I click the second one, they just move backwards. Thank you. And next up is the spider by Willow.
Pick it up. And that's what the spider does. Clap, 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 clap.
Okay, Raylan, one more time, can you pick it up and show so we can see?
Okay. Clap, 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 clap.
And next up is the snake by Ethan.
Take it away, boy.
Okay, boys, take your time and then explain the mechanism. Take it a little slow, take your time, give us a demonstration.
Ethan has a snake. Hi, I'm Ethan. I'm back again, and I'm going to be showing you the snake. What it does is it opens now. It doesn't. For some reason. Let's try this again. That's the snake.
And that was Ethan with the snake. Next up, we have Henry with the alligator.
very similar model to the snake, but it's an alligator, and it has a different platform and eyes on top of the motion sensor. And this is a motor that pulls this rubber band to make the mouse move. Let me show you how it works. One second. Okay, this is how the alligator works. I just press a button and then the mouse moves over. Like this. And that is the alligator. Thank you.
Next up, we have Henry the shark.
So this is the shark. It is just the dolphin in the mouth of the alligator without the motion sensor and the eyes. Works the same way as the dolphin and the alligator and the snake, but just combined. You need to press two buttons at once since there's two motors that make the mouth and the wheels move in sync, kind of. Well, this isn't working right now. Well, this is how it works. One second. Not working for.
The wheels aren't gonna, wait, let me see. Okay, let me see. So both motor powers are 8. But then why is this not showing motor power? Oh, I know why.
1 second.
One motion. Is there a motor failure here? It's only 2.
I'll get to you with the shark in a few minutes.
We'll try to get back to the shark if we can figure out what's technical difficulties. But next up is free build. First up, we have Enzo with the hover car. And more of explaining free build is from 8 to 9 and from 3 to 5. We have a time called free build. And free build is where we can build whatever we want. And some of the models that you will see on free build are very creative. And some of them can be motorized. And yeah. And a very creative one is Enzo with the hover car.
It took me 6 days to build the hover car. This can go high or low. It can't go really high because It matters on how much of these there are, and this makes it go high or low.
And next up is another extremely creative one. And it is The Mansion by Rio.
Part 1.
Part 1, there's a sequel.
Yeah, part 1. There's a huge sequel.
We should have mentioned. We should have
Okay, so this is the mansion, and it doesn't really have anything to explain with it, but it took it took 5 days to build because this morning I built some of it. And that's it.
And the next one will be Mansion 2 by Ethan. And Mansion 2 is just like the mansion, just more of a smaller and more unique version.
And it has more stuff.
More unique.
Yeah. Where's the inside? Inside.
Oh, yeah, good night.
Hello, my name's Ethan again, with my mansion, and there's like a thing right here, and like a flower garden right here, and there's here there's here's a bed right here, and then here's a guest bed, and there's like another bed right here. And I got this spinny thing for no reason. And there's like boxes and stuff. And on the third floor, and on like the third floor, there's really nothing. On the second floor, there's like a kitchen and like a bathroom. And on the bottom floor, there's like an invention room and like just. And then another plant room. And there's like a door here where you just pull this and the door goes in here. And I made this thing so that it won't fall in the mansion. And I made like a window right here and yeah. That's all I can do.
That was a very nice house. Mansion. But next up is what I like to say more of a technical one. It is like all the previous ones are creative, made of imagination, full of colors. This one is more organized and yeah, and this one has a motor to it. This one is the Watchtower by Tazan Fletcher. And yeah, let's do this.
It's a watch tree.
I explained. So the Watchtower or Watch Tree or Tree House, or Mansion 3, very many different names. But the main thing is that it's the only free build that is motorized here right now. So yeah, and it's an elevator, that's the motorized part. And the only bad part about it is that it will lean backwards like this. So just for the better version, looking at the demonstration, we're just gonna hold it and slowly get up with it. So they will arrive at the destination and they just like walk off. And yeah, then someone else that wants to come down has to wait for the elevator to come back up. That's one thing I have to do. But once the elevator does come back up, then you can just hop on. And there are little stairs to help them get back on. And then it just lets them down. The back part broke, but that's okay. Yep, and that one will figure. sadly got unlucky, and now he's in a better place. So yeah, that was the Watchtower. Next up is 83 Robotics, which these will be the bigger models that you will see. And when we were doing the safari tour, all the big models, I believe that there is big models, yes. But only some of them will be presented because due to technical difficulties of laziness. But first up is The Elephant by Tazo, Fletcher, Brandon, Mitch, and Jake. Very many people worked on this, and sadly, we have to help it. It needs an handicap of a finger. Because it needs a handicap. I was trying to control it. I was connected, right? I can control it.
I have to be right here so I can see it.
Okay, I'm scooting.
Okay, how about you please scoot? It's kind of lazy.
Oh yeah. Explain why that's all this
So the elephant uses gears and motors to move its legs.
Yeah, have to face this way.
Well, it normally would have a weight that it would pull up and down. And which it comes, could someone please give the weight? Thank you. Thank you, Nick. So it will lift it up, and it will also move its head. That's about it. Do you want to do Yeah, the elephant is gonna pick up the weight. Might take a long time.
Sometimes it does that.
Sometimes it decides that it wants to be a teenager and not do it.
Like this.
It's like
Try to put it in the back.
There, you got it.
Yay!
And it can do it the other way also.
Oh yeah, they can do it the other way too if you were wondering if it's good or not. No.
But sometimes it's being a teenager right now.
Yeah, this is elephant in his teen state.
I can see it. He doesn't like to do stuff.
Why is he Huntington? He's just like Henry, the robot, not me.
What's he doing?
His head needs to be present. His head.
I know.
Like what happened to his head? He was going at What's this now?
Okay, this will be the last try. After this try, we're just gonna say that
Yeah.
we hope that you didn't waste all your time.
Yay!
So guys, now everybody
Right now. Got out of
And yeah, that was the elephant.
And now it's an adult.
Next up, there is, you come take the elephant off the table. But next up, there is the snake by Jake.
Somebody get the elephant out of the room.
Yeah, that rhymes. The snake by Jake.
Did somebody get the elephant out of the room?
Hello. Let me just connect the snake, yeah, and then we can get on. Okay, it is now connected, and now we can move on to presentation. So if I move the tablet forward, like, and like, if I move it forward, it would open its mouth. For some reason, it's not doing.
let's hold the mic for you.
There you go. Yeah, so this is commander, right? And there's a certain way that you can control it, or if you want to get our commander real quick, we can put in the code. And so the code, there's code 19 and a different program. Code 19 makes you go forward, but it doesn't really work because the wheels don't touch the ground for some reason. You don't know what.
Piece.
Rest in pieces.
The next program is the vector program, which if you move it, your hand in front of its mouth, its head, then it opens its mouth
and pretends to bite you.
Should it? Doesn't it lend more fun? Or is it just me? Yeah.
Thank you.
And that was Jake with the snake. That rhymes. And next up, we have Scratch. Which Scratch is a coding app. And while we get the Scratch ready, I'll just explain it into detail. So Scratch is Scratch, it's an app that you can easily just go on your computer, go to Google, Safari, whatever site you go to, and whatever browser search you go to, and then just type in Scratch. And yeah, this is Scratch. There is different things you can do on Scratch. You can play other people's games, like as you see, there is School Builder, Pokemon Go, what's in real life. But this one is especially special, is special because we made it on our own. And this game is called Cat and Mouse. And I would explain it into further detail, but that's not my job. Explain it and I'll just show it. So explain it and how it works and everything.
Okay. The cat is trying to get the mouse. But you have to make the mouse. You have to get the mouse inside the hole before the cat eats it. Why did you stop? Cat ate it again. Go up. Go up. Yeah. Victory.
And now the mouse lives to steal cheese another day.
Alright, is that it?
You said that.
Yahoo! Is that it? Yeah, you won. Okay.
And that was the Cat and Mouse game. Now up next is, I believe, the final word. It might not be that final word. Final words. Who has any final words? Their thoughts about this camp? I have a feeling that you're going to say something bad. Just have a feeling. Okay, I trust you with the
Alright, all of
microphone.
you get up on
I
stage.
trust you with the power of the microphone. You better not abuse it.
Send your kids to Shiva. It is a really great camp. And search the Instant Regret Project on Scratch. It is very fun.
Please do send your kids to another yeshiva, but don't look at it as a regret. That was there last week, and yes, just like the title was an instant regret.
No, it was not. It was funny.
Robotics is the best camp ever. If your child loves to program or engineer, you should take a kid to this camp. Thank you.
Those were some great words. Next, who else wants to have any final words? Nobody? Okay, Andrew. No, you already spoke.
Robotics is just a great camp. It keeps your kids entertained all day. Robots, scratch things, maybe even doing stuff like making actual things from scratch. And it's just a great camp. I love it.
That was very sweet. Very, very sweet. And also, if you are learning about instant regret but don't want to go on Scratch yourself, just go on YouTube, go to Shiva Robotics Academy, subscribe, and yeah, you can watch stuff and do that. And I heard that someone else wants to say more final words that they never even barely said something. Yeah, he's back.
I might be sending out some cemetery invitations for the dead minifigure.
Oh yeah, the one that died in the treehouse incident. Okay.
Okay, well, yeah, it was Hope all of you have a great time for the rest of the day, and most importantly, goodbye.
What's your ending?
Yan. Yan, mintin ko